Hi, thanks for joining. It's Anne from the Useless Crafter. Today I'm doing Freddy off the mat. He's going to be 30 inches and I'm super excited. This is for pure personal pleasure. I'm making it and then I'm hiding it in my husband's office. So I'm pretty excited about this. All right, so let's make him 30 inches. So the height, I'm going to change to 30 and just hit tab and it will automatically make my width the appropriate length. Now you can see he's really big at 30 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce this to 25% so that we don't have to scroll. All right, so here he is. And let's start with off the mat. The first thing that you need to do is you need to bring in your squares. And so go to Shapes, Square, and I'm going to make each square 11 by 11. You can make it bigger. You can make it 11.5 by 11.5 so that the Cricut can cut that. But with off the mat with so many steps and details, I prefer to just do 11 inches and lose that ½ inch and not deal with ½ inches. Okay, that's my little spiel. All right, so we have our first square. Let's duplicate that and bring in our second square. And with off the mat, I like to use the position feature over here. I like to designate exactly where my square is going to be. So the X is the X coordinate, which is running across. The Y is the Y coordinate running straight up and down. So I'm going to just round and make this at 9, 3. So what I'm saying is this square go 9 inches over and 3 inches down. So if he's at 9 inches, the square, and it's 11 inches, then this one's going to be at 20 and 3. Okay, so that means my two squares are flushed. They're great. So now let's highlight both squares. So I select one, hit the Shift key, select the second one, so they're both highlighted. And you can also see in this panel over here, they're both active. I'm going to duplicate it. And I'm going to bring it down here. Now, if you remember, it was at 10 or 9 and 3. So then this is going to be at 9 and 14. And you see, if you get your squares close enough, you just need to round up. Okay, I'm going to duplicate another set of squares. I'm going to put it down. Maybe I'll put it down over here because it looks like the way the image is, right? So I'm going to make this 7 and 25. Okay, so now I have all my squares. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here, select Freddy Krueger, go to Arrange, and Send to the front. And I'm also going to increase this because I want to see some details. What we're doing right now is we are looking at if we were to slice this. Now ignore all the colors on top because what we're slicing is the black background. So if you look at this square right now, if we kept the image the way it is and we sliced it, there's going to be a cut running right down here, which is okay because his hat's going to cover it and his face is going to cover a lot of this. His teeth, we'll see a little bit of the seams. Same thing over here. The seam's going to be on the black. Then his face covers it, the black. So I want to at least get the seams where the red is going to be. There's no reason why we can't move this up or down and get it through the red, okay? So let's see if I move him. I'm getting kind of creative here. Let's see what we have. Now I don't want to go up here because I don't want to go past that edge. But maybe we need to cut this. It's not looking all that good. There's so much black right where we want to slice it. Let me see what it looks like down here. Okay, so let me reduce this a little bit just so that we can kind of get a feel for what we have here. If I move this all the way down, we're slicing through. There's just a lot of black right there. Let me see if that works. So we slice right around here. Red, red. There's a lot of black right here. And I know this is a pain in the butt, but I kind of like the idea of you guys seeing what I go through so that you can see what my thought process is and how I go about trying to hide the seams. I really wish it was just slightly right here because look at this line. It cuts through everything perfectly, but this little hat part drives me insane. So what we could do is we could make this square 11.5. Oh, I just hate that idea. Hold on, let me see what else I can do. Oh, wait a minute. How did it get to 30.28? Let me see if that makes a difference. Oh, there. Can I move it up anymore? I'm going to make that top align to make sure that I'm in. Okay, I think I'm good. So this is going to cut, it's going to cut this. Oh no, I'm okay. This black right here. All right, I like it. Let's do this. I think we're good. I'm going to move him over just a little bit because I see I'm slicing off this nail right here. So I'm just going to move it over a little bit. Okay, so you see I didn't want to slice off that little nail. So I have this image, and I think I'm good here. So let's slice this. Let's take the corner here and the image. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. We had to ungroup. I was so excited. Okay. Ungroup, let's move out all our colored layers so that we have just the black. And we'll deal with all these colors after we finish slicing. Okay. Wow. All right. A lot of little pieces here. Okay. So we're going to slice. We can only slice two images at one time. So this black outline is one image and then each square. So I'm going to take this, my cursor, get one square and the image in, and then I'm going to go to slice. Then I'm going to slice this middle. Slice this bottom. Okay, I'm going to undo. I don't like it when the slicing gets all funky like that. Let's start over here and slice this top portion. It's just a glitch in the system. I've noticed that Design Space does that with these off the mat projects. All right. Okay, I think we're good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move everything down and I'm going to keep it sort of in order so that when I take it off the mat, I know exactly where these pieces go. Oops, that's all the way at the bottom. Oh, man. Okay. All right. That's fine. Oh, what happened here? Okay. I don't know why this line is here. And it didn't happen anywhere else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you contouring. Let's go to contour. And let's see if it's in this image. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I don't want this line. So I'm going to select it. Okay, so then it's gone. There it is. So contour is really nice. I don't know why that happened. But anyway, with the slicing results, just highlight everything. We don't need it, and we're going to delete it. Okay, so here's our black image. This, I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to go to contour, and I'm going to separate them. So I want just the bottom, this, and then now I want just the hand. And the reason why I'm doing this is so later when I cut, they don't have to cut on one square. I'm hoping to save some space here. And I'm okay with that one. Okay, now let's look at all our different layers, okay? We have the black cat. It's 11.506. You've got to be kidding me. I'm just going to make this 11.5 so that I can cut on one piece of cardstock. Okay, let's look at the face. Okay, I'm going to increase this so we can see it in detail. The face is, this looks like it's almost one image or one piece, and then this little piece is by itself. So I have 1, 2, and let's make this 3. So with contouring, kind of like what you saw, however many pieces that you want separated is the number of images we need. So we're going to break this into 3. So I need, here's my second one and my third one. Okay, and let's go to contour. All right, let's reduce this. You know what? Contouring is going to be a pain in the butt because look at all the little things I need to click on. Okay, so that was a bad mistake. Let's delete that, delete this image. And like I've been saying, every mistake that I make is a good opportunity to learn. So we're going to slice, okay? So I'm gonna make this big enough, and I'm gonna duplicate this one more time, maybe another time, just so that I have another square. Okay, let me move this out of the way and this out of the way. Let's slice out his face. So we want to make sure that his whole face is covered by this square. Okay. Oops. I think that's good. And then let's select the square and the face. There. And let's slice. So I don't need the slice results, but now look, see his face is by itself. And it's 8 by 6.7, so I can cut that on a piece of cardstock. Let's separate this little portion right here. So now his hand is by itself, and then this is by itself. Okay, so the hand, the face, we're all good there. I'm going to reduce again so that I can see what's going on. All right, so what do we have here? This is part of the glove and his eyes. So let's do this. Let's slice out one eye at a time. Slice. Okay, there's one. Let's slice out this little guy. There's the other eye. Let's go down to here. And let's slice out each one of these pieces. And delete that. We want this. Let's get this middle piece. Oops, it didn't slice. There we go. Let's get this piece. So you see, you can reuse the same square as long as you're not touching any other parts to slice. So now I want to slice this. Okay, so now I have that. I have this as one piece, and I'm okay with that. If we really want it to be good, we could make these individual pieces, but I'm okay with that. We'll cut it something like that later. Okay, so we still have this just in case we need it. And we'll use it for his eyes. All right, so let me move this up. There we go. Let's take these two images, slice, and now we have this eye, and let's get rid of that, and we have this eye, okay? Now we have his teeth and his fingernails. So let's do one of these fingernails one at a time. So let's see, can I do this? There we go, slice. All right, there's one fingernail. Let's get the second one. And the reason why I'm doing that is technically I could get a piece of 8, a 12 by 12, stick it in and it can cut, but look at all this wasted space. So I don't want to do that. I want to make these individual pieces. So slice. Okay, that's out of the way. Let's slice this next one. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Okay. There we go. Slice. Okay, we're almost done. At least with this color. Okay. Ah, I deleted both. Sorry. So just undo. Undo is our friend over here. Come on. There. Here we go. Let's get, I'm not sure what piece that is, but we're going to get it. Slice. And then I'm going to keep his teeth together. Because they're kind of close together. Why is it not letting me? There. Okay, so that's a part, we're good there. Let's see what we have left. We have the red layer, we have the blood, the shirt, and the gloves. I think that's all we have left. Let me just make sure. Yeah, so we've got this. For the blood, because the pieces are kind of small and they're scattered all over, I don't really want to cut cardstock for that. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this on red iron-on vinyl, and I'm going to iron onto cardstock. That way all my pieces will stay where they're supposed to stay and I don't have to worry about that. And what I'll do is I'll have a 12 by 12 piece of iron-on vinyl, and I'll just cut out this space here and this space here and reuse it some other time. So this will stay intact. I'm okay with that. Let's look at, oh man, how many dots is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 dots, okay? And then 10, 11, 12, 13. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this image. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to separate those fingers and I'm going to separate one dot. Okay, so contour. Let's hide all. And it kept, what did it keep? Hide all. Oh my gosh, my computer is going crazy today. All right, hide all. It kept this second finger for whatever reason. So here's my second finger. Let's do the next one. Let's contour, hide all, and I want the first finger and not the second one. Okay, so here's my first finger. Let's contour the next one. I want now the third finger, so I'm going to hide all. I'm going to make this smaller so you can see it. Okay, so I want this one. Did it go? I want this one, and I don't want this one. There. I think that's going to work. Yeah. Okay. And then let's get this last finger. when you hide all, one has to be activated. Otherwise, the whole image will disappear, if that makes any sense. So on this one, we want, is that the last one? Yeah. We want this one. And we don't want this one, so we'll deselect this one. Okay, so there's our last finger. And now let's just save one dot. So contour, hide all, and I want you, little dot. I don't want you. And then, because I didn't want to do each one of those little circles by themselves, but this is a sizable piece. It's 0.24 by it's basically 0.24 diameter circle. So that's big enough to show up on our project. And there were 9 of them. So I'm going to duplicate it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Okay. All right, we're almost done. Almost done. We only have 2 more colors left to deal with. So this gray one, I'm tempted to keep it as is and just cut it out because it's 10.4 by 9. And I think, let's look at the layers for a second.